Yeah, go ahead.
Carson's pretty used to speaking into a mic, so he's got a better voice than I do. Hey, listen, in the group we got out here, I'm just gonna ask the Rincón Water Safety team to please raise your hands. Raise them high. Okay, let's go. There we go. There we go. Everybody else, take a look around so that you can see that this is our Rincón Water Safety team. That they're fixed individuals that are here. Yes, that's right. Give them a round of applause because they put their time, their effort, their whole heart and soul, and not just like 2-3 days ago when Teal got here. These guys been doing this stuff forever. I mean, I don't have to tell you the story. I'm learning the story. If they took it from the point of a small little boat with a little tiller on the back there out at Trace and some rubber dinghy or whatever they found or made, I have no idea. But I mean, that's how Uncle Buff used to run safety in Macau, literally on a dinghy with a little tiller on the back and surfing that stuff. And we have progressed to the point now where we have an opportunity to use one of the greatest tools, that man's creation and innovation through our Lord and our Savior, Keaka, helping us, use this tool as a rescue device. So the guys in the class, all you guys, Tio, during this week as somebody that was trying to teach you guys something, offer you guys things, offer you a version of communication, an opportunity to understand each other at a higher level of skill sets. For the community members that are out here, these guys, they went through a very, very stressful training. We take an 8-week program, 8 weeks now, 8 weeks, and we condense that into 5 days, which is supposed to be 1 hour of a classroom, just 1 hour, and then they get 39 hours of water time, 39 hard hours, and I mean really hard hours, and I had to do it with Puerto Ricans. Okay, so for us, it was probably one of the most impactful times in my life. There's been others, like the first brag that we had here with Otto Flores here, bringing us here to Puerto Rico. Sorry. I can't speak sometimes. There's no words really to express that, Otto. Uncle Brian Kealana, who created, right, him and Uncle Terry Ahui back in Hawaii, they created the use of using a jet ski with a sled so that we can rescue people, right? They're our best friends. I'm a direct descendant of him, and I've been tasked right now throughout the world to carry that weight on my shoulders to share this information, right, to everybody so that we can better our world and be able to teach others how to save lives. And now, I've been coming here for just a little while. I mean, I should have bought a place 6 years ago. Shit. Otto tried to tell me, but it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. But this. Where are you, Carson? Rincón, right? Rincón is so important to me. Personally, it's so important to me. This incredible human being over here, right? Through that incredible human being over there, right? The dots get connected. Okay, they get connected, right? Otto, he drags my ass over here, and incredible what we got to do. And then Carson's involved in that, and then he shares a little part of his life that, Puerto Rico as a whole is a beautiful island. I love it all, but I gotta say, man, this is my home out here. I'm the most comfortable on the west side. In Hawaii, I live on the east side, and my home break is the west side. So, this place You guys deserve what the rest of the United States and Hawaii has, and some other parts of the world like Australia has already taken on, right? I mean, geez, we live on an island. Why is there no lifeguarding program here in Rincón?
Yeah.
Woo! So he said, his words were, we're hoping to create something. No, we are going to create it. We have created it. We already started this.
Amen.
We already started this.
Yes, we have.
Right? The backside of the house, we got people that people don't understand. They don't know are working so hard to move this forward. People that started years in advance. We'll get to you, Pepe. Years and years in advance. Chapa, years ago, before I even got here, to try and do these kind of things. We have to come together. We have to be a community in this. We have to be an ohana, a family in this, and make sure that we follow through in doing what we just delivered to these guys in these last 3 days. 3 days is nothing. Hey, Rincón Water Safety, that's nothing, right? I already told you, Tiu said we have to get here, right? We are here, but we need to get here. And the way we got to get there is through our community, right? We cannot do this by ourselves, right? The ocean is one part. And then we touch the land with our businesses and our families that are here. That's the other part, right? We got the mountains that we got to care for. All of that translates to our ocean, right? Everything that we get from the mountain goes down to the ocean. It feeds us. The ocean feeds the mountain, right? So we have to connect every part of this process. And I've been involved in that everywhere, right? Hawaii, we're just a little bit ahead in that sense where we have an incredible lifeguard program. Incredible. And people don't even think twice about it anymore. You guys, you individuals that raise your hands, and you community members that are here supporting us, you're gonna save lives. You're gonna save lives. You're gonna be so impactful. And the life that you think that you may not save really is gonna be one of your family members, right? And it happens on the days that you don't think. It's not on that big day we're gonna go out tomorrow and enjoy ourselves. It's gonna be on that nice shallow water event that's right down here at the ramp, man. It's really gonna be something as simple as that, where, well, we went through, boys, right? We got a chance to know how to do some medical intervention. We got some skills that we taught you guys, right? Tomorrow we're gonna teach the community some of these skills. And we're gonna let the community get involved and at least have some knowledge of what's there, right? And knowledge about, okay, the AED program, incredible. Carson, man, gosh, brother.
You got it.
And I don't know personally who's helped you with that. I'm sure they're here in the audience or wherever they may be, man, mahalo to you guys for helping you get that down there. When I heard you yesterday say, there's an AED here, man, he went through a list. I was thinking, geez, at home, we don't even have AEDs that close to each other out there. And that's so important to get that process. We got to get that going from us to higher level care, to guys like Javier are waiting to take care of us and care for us right out there. I mean, we have already created the program. We started with, and I'm not bragging, but they got some of the best training in the world, okay, delivered to them. And they owned it. They own that right now. Now it's their responsibility, their kuleana, to keep training. Guys, you got to keep training. And what did I say? We got to get, there's more to the process. And this is where these community members, I'm hoping, will help us understand how we can add to that process. Okay? We got the team, guys. We got a team. We need to support that team. And how do we support that team? Hey, the pattern is already there. You know, Hawaii is an epic center and a pinnacle point to show you what to do. It's not hard, right? We need a lifeguard holiday. We need a place where this equipment can stand. We need a place it's going to be the lighthouse for this community. It is where everybody looks to and says, that's where the lifeguards are. That's where our Rincón Water Safety personnel are. And it's not just the team members, because there's support staff, there's family members, there's people that recognize themselves and they want to be part of the team. Aspiring youth that are moving their way up. We got incredible groms that just went through, 2-3 groms went through training with us, and they have the responsibility to take on what guys like Kahuna and Alex have already started here in this community, and there's many others that are there, right? They got to come up and raise them up. How are we going to get them to be able to understand these things and train to these things? Well, we got to get this program going. We get a place, we get equipment, we get a training program. Here's where Teal comes into place. It's not just training you guys. We have the accreditation program. We're going to give you the opportunity to know the pathway to get there, right? Proper training. We got people that are here. I'm going to let them talk, not me. How to get some USLA certification for lifeguarding. Those that are Rincón Water Safety, just understand this. This is a gift that we're giving to you guys, and you work for it and you own it. You went through one actual certification in this training. They're going to get Red Cross lifeguard waterfront training. That's all that Teal can give that I can authorize at this point. But they did it. They accomplished it. They hit all the tasks. They worked their butt off for it. They swam hard. They sweat hard. They had a lot of nice words for me that was under their breath. I found out later on, which is fine. And they understand what this means. Right, boys? Okay? They also understand, I want you guys to know, that they own that responsibility to be the leaders in this community. Right? So their actions dictate what us in the community are supporting them for. So they own that responsibility. They have to be good risk technicians, right? They got to present themselves appropriately so that when anybody that comes to Rincon and looks at them and they see them going out, they look at you guys and they know immediately, oh no, that's Rincon Water Safety. That's a tourist, or that's a visitor that's coming in here. You can tell why? Because they drive a certain way. They're very respectful to the culture. They understand where we're working in, right? You understand how sacred this place is right here. So sacred. Rincon is so sacred. Thank you so much, you guys, for sharing with me about my culture as a Puerto Rican and how our ancestors once walked this place and shared these beautiful resources out here in this ocean and thrived off of this community. I can feel the healing spirit. I mean, I felt it the first time I came here, Greg. And this is not a diss, but I was in a certain area the other day, and man, I couldn't wait to get out of there. I could not wait to leave a place to come here so that I could get some healing myself. And so I thank this community. I thank you guys so much for the love that you guys have. I thank you for supporting us. And I know we had a lot of support. I mean, it must have been difficult to see, a whole bunch of jet skis out there in the harbor that looks like are going crazy, but really we're not. We're training hard. Very professional training that's going on. So we gotta educate our community to understand, like, they're not playing around with a jet ski. Right, guys? What are we driving? An MRV, a marine rescue vessel, or an advanced rescue craft. They're not driving a jet ski. They're not driving a PWC. They're driving a piece of equipment that is there to save somebody's life. They are. Man, I can go on forever, but there is some great individuals that are sitting here that I want to give an opportunity for them to, now that you've heard about how I feel out here, if you wouldn't mind, please, I'm asking you guys, please, I'm asking anybody inside of this audience, if you can support us in any way, support us so that we can save one of your family members' life, please do so in whatever means you can. And it could be just showing up and helping us unload stuff. Coming onto the ramp on a training day and letting the public know, like, hey, that's our water safety team, they're training. They're not messing around out there, they're not playing around. Don't call DNR on us, please. Hey, and let's get DNR involved. let's get them involved so that they can get the training too. And they can get educated. And they can understand, hey, you guys are a rescue team. You're not out there playing around. Right? Let's get them involved. Let's get our community leaders involved so they understand. Let's give them some awesome days out in the water so they can experience. I mean, I've seen some incredible stuff out there.
We set a precedent, the ticket.
We did. We had two of our exactly. We had two of our team members, right? Take one for the home team. We got cited by DNR, guys. We got a citation, you know. But hey, that's part of the educational process.
Lucky it was only 2.
Yeah, and you know what? Oh, we are lucky because the gentlemen that were out there, they did their job correctly. They were doing a really good job, but they got a chance to be educated on knowing like what Rincón Water Safety is doing. They will be part of that team as well. They're just one other part of the process. You know, you have Rincón Water Safety. You got guys on the beach that know what's going on. We have businesses that are going to know what's going on. Then we have DNR that knows what's going on. We're going to have some medical staff. We had a physician inside of our class. We got another physician who's been doing this forever, right? We got to take advantage of these resources. Not take advantage. We got to add them into our emergency action plans and make this work all the way through. 4 to 6 minutes to save somebody's life. 4 to 6 minutes. That's it. That's all they got. You can't swim anybody in 4 minutes. But an MRV, or commonly known to those that are out there, or a jet ski, that can do it. On a properly trained individual, male or female, and we got one female member of Rincón Water Safety. Well, we have another support staff that's a member as well. We have many members out there. So please, if I can, leave the mic for a moment. Be humble in your guys' presence because I do respect what you guys have here. Really, I really do. And I really appreciate you guys. I mean, the guys from the beach, okay, I just want to I got to share. I got guys from the beach that I don't know, I only met in the last couple of days. And I can feel their love of how they want to support us, okay? I have members of Rincón Water Safety that come with their beautiful wives in here that gave up their husbands. Some of them were thanking me for getting their husbands out. But giving up their time, their family time, right? We got guys in here with their kids, that their dads were missing. Businesses were not being attended to because they took the time out of their lives to come and get trained, And we have other community members that are in here inside of this place that they've listened, they've heard, they're getting educated too. And that's an opportunity I want to share and give to we'll pass it off to you two first, Chuck. Okay, brother?